Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. So today I have for you guys what I eat in a day. So you guys already know that I changed my diet and at the moment I'm in a fat loss journey. So I will be sharing with you guys all of my meals that my coach has provided for me to follow along. So if you guys want to know what those meals are and what my day consists of food, then just keep on watching. We're going to start out with my meal number one, which happens to be right after my workout. So I'm going to do a protein shake, and this is my protein. What I love about this protein is that it has 34 grams of protein, only 2 grams of carbs, and 1 gram of fat, and it's gluten-free, and it's a vanilla flavor. I honestly, personally just prefer always the vanilla flavors, but this one is so delicious. It definitely does taste like a vanilla shake to me, so that's why I just love it so much. And the way that I'm just going to prepare it is just add 8 ounces of water, and then I'm going to shake it up and I'm just gonna drink it like that. So that is my meal number one. For my meal number two is my actual breakfast, which is so delicious. I can't wait to show you guys how I prepare this. But I'm first gonna add a pan onto the stove so I can preheat it, and I'm going to be cooking some bacon. Oh my god, I love bacon. This one I get it at Costco, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in the pan by itself, no adding anything else. Just let it sit there, and then I'm gonna flip it until it's nice and crispy. I actually love my bacon super crispy, so I almost let it kind of like almost to the point that it's gonna burn, but it doesn't. But it's so delicious when it's so crispy. So once we're done cooking the bacon, I'm gonna go ahead and add another pan to the stove so we can start cooking our egg whites. So I'm gonna be using these. This is from Trader Joe's. It's 100% liquid egg whites, and I'm going to be doing 5 ounces of liquid egg whites. And I'm just gonna go ahead and add a little bit of olive spray just so we can prepare our pan so the egg doesn't stick to our pan. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and pour the eggs onto the pan, and I'm just gonna do it like scrambled eggs. But before it starts cooking all the way through, I'm also going to add some baby spinach. So I'm going to only just take like a handful of this, and it's going to be pretty much like 1 ounce. I never really measure my spinach because I can have as many as I want. I can add 2 ounces if I wanted to, but I just want 1 handful of this because I really don't like spinach a lot. But I'm just gonna go ahead and mix it all together until it's nice and cooked. And then for my brown rice, I usually do my brown rice in a rice cooker, but here I already have it prepared. So all I'm gonna do is just weigh my rice because I'm only supposed to eat 4 ounces of rice. And I'm going to go ahead and measure it in this food scale that I got at Target. So once I already see that I already have like about 4 ounces, I'm going to go ahead and just heat it up in my microwave. Like I said, if you already have your rice cooked in your rice cooker or wherever, you can just go ahead and just add it to your bowl and you're ready to go. But since I already had mine prepared, I just need to heat it up and that's it. So once I have my rice nice and warm, I'm gonna go ahead and pour my egg onto my bowl and then also add my bacon. I like to cut my bacon up in pieces just because I do like to get a little piece of bacon in every bite. So yeah, after I'm done cutting it up, I'm just gonna go ahead and mix that. And then the last thing that I'm gonna do, you guys already know, is I'm gonna make my coffee. I cannot go a morning without drinking my coffee. I just need to have it. So my favorite coffee is the donut shop one, and I'm going to be using my cup from my merch. If you guys want to purchase it, I'll have a link down below in the description box. But the way that I prepare my coffee is I just add soy creamer. This one is from Trader Joe's. I add like about 2 tablespoons of this, and I already know like the measurement of it and when to stop, so I don't need to measure it. But yeah, here is my breakfast. So my next meal is my actual snack. So meal number 3 is very simple. All you need is apple and almond butter. And as you guys can see, I get my almond butter from Trader Joe's. So I'm just gonna go ahead and slice up my apple in little pieces, and I'm gonna go ahead and take this little spoon that has the 1 tablespoon measuring, and I am going to serve myself 2 tablespoons of almond butter. And also one thing is that sometimes I like to switch my apple with a banana. I just like to switch on and off. And then the last thing I'm going to add is this Trilogy kombucha. I just love drinking this, but this is my snack. Now for my meal number 4 is my actual lunch. This is something that I love. I love salmon. So the way that I'm going to season it is with this seasoning. It's not the greatest, I'm not gonna lie. It's not like recommended, but I just love it, and I'm not gonna throw it away just because I need to switch it off, So I'm just gonna use what I have remaining of it. So I'm just gonna season it with a little bit of it and then add a little bit of jalapeno and also onion just to give it a little bit of flavor. You know, I like my salmon a little bit spicy. And while I am going to start cooking my salmon, I'm also gonna put a pot of water just to boil. And then the way I'm going to prepare my pan is add a little bit of olive oil, like I said, and then I'm going to add my salmon first. And then I'm going to add my jalapenos and my onion, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and cover it up while it cooks from one side. And once it's done cooking from one side, I'm gonna go ahead and flip it over. I was actually trying to get the camera ready so it almost burned, but we made it work. So I'm just gonna let the other side cook now, and then I'm going to be weighing my rice again. And for my rice, it's always 4 ounces. That's what my macros are at this point. So I'm just gonna go ahead and weigh it until it's 4 ounces, and then I'm gonna go ahead and heat it up again in the microwave, because like I said, I already had my rice pre-cooked, so all I have to do is just heat it up, and once it's done heating up, I'm just gonna go ahead and take it out. And then after I am done cooking my salmon and also heating up my rice, I'm going to focus now on the broccoli. So I heat up my water like you guys saw, and I put in my broccoli and let it stir there for like a good minute, and then I'm gonna go ahead and rinse or take out the water. I don't really like my broccoli super soggy. I like it kind of hard. And then to go ahead and have something to drink, I'm gonna have my green tea. By the way, I never mentioned it, and I don't even know why I didn't film it, but I was drinking water throughout the whole entire day. I always have my water bottle with me at all times, but just thought I should let you guys know. But yeah, once I am done doing my green tea, this is my lunch. Next, my meal number 5 is going to be my other snack, which is one that I always, it's like my go-to. I love it. So all you need is almonds and protein coffee. So I'm gonna go ahead and weigh my almonds. I only do 1 ounce of almonds. And then for my protein coffee, this is the one. It is seriously the best, you guys. I cannot go a day without drinking it. It's so good because it lets you get that extra protein in, and also, not to mention, it is so delicious, and it's made with real actual coffee. And here are the macros. It is amazing. All you need is 2 scoops. Just add water and a shaker bottle, shake it up, and then you can pour it into your coffee mug or wherever you want. And it's so delicious, and it has a lot of different flavors. So if you guys are into vanilla, mocha, you know, peanut butter, I recommend them all, honestly. They all, to me, taste so delicious. And if I have to, like, kind of give you guys an idea of what it tastes like, think of it as a Frappuccino from Starbucks, not to be kidding, but, like, it honestly almost tastes exactly almost the same. So, yeah, like, as you guys saw, I only added 2 scoops. I added the water, and I'm shaking it up, and I'm gonna pour it into my coffee mug, and it's so good. If you guys add really ice cold water, or if you guys want to add ice cubes, you guys can totally do that, and it's still gonna taste so delicious. So yeah, this is my snack. Next, for my dinner, this is such a yummy dinner plate, but I'm going to be heating up or preheating my pan, and I'm going to be using this 96% lean ground beef, and I'm just gonna go ahead and cook it. I don't really season it. I just add onions and garlic, and that's how I'm just gonna cook it on its own. I don't even add anything onto my actual pan because it won't stick. So this is how I cook my ground beef, and then I cook it until it's pretty well cooked. So once I'm done cooking my lean ground beef, I'm going to add a pot of water to boil, and then once it's done boiling, I'm going to add this whole grain pasta. You can use any pasta that you like if you wanted to, but I prefer this one. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pour it into the boiling water until it's nice and cooked and soft, you know, or not really like soup completely soft, because that's not how it's supposed to be done, but you get me. And then once it's done cooking, I'm just gonna go ahead and drain the water, and then just let my pasta sit there for a second while I prepare the actual sauce. So I'm gonna add a little bit of olive spray onto a pan, and then I'm just going to be using this marinara sauce, and until the pan is actually really heated up, that's when I add my sauce. As you guys can see, it's like jumping all over. And once that's done cooking, I'm just gonna go ahead and weigh everything. So I'm going to do, and then I'm going to add 1 ounce of just my pasta. Sometimes I do a little bit more, you know, because it's just so delicious. And then I'm going to add like 5 ounces of the actual sauce, and that is going to be my dinner. So yeah, this is pretty much the end of my meals. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys would like to see more, then don't forget to give me a huge thumbs up. Also, if you guys are interested in checking out my coach for your own custom meal plans, don't forget to check out the link in the description box. Also, right now I do have a coupon code code for the meal plans. It is Yasmin50 to get you $50 off your first meal plan. So definitely check it out, and also other coupon codes that I have down below for you guys to get started. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye. Mwah.